Hold your breath and count to 10. So overdue I owe them. Swept away I'm stolen. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall and face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall and face it all. Let's go
Hey everybody, and welcome to another G interview. It is yours truly, Darryl C. Washington Jr. here, aka Mr.DCW, and today I have a very special guest who you might have all just seen on The Voice. Today on my show, I have Ayanna Jahnee from The Voice. She took the last spot on Christina Aguilera's team, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, did she tear down the house. You was just everything on there.
Thank you.
How, did you enjoy your experience on there?
I did. It was very emotionally draining, but
Emotionally draining?
Yeah, it
Why?
was. You know, it's a longer process than what people get to see.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of behind the scenes things that go on, and you just have to be able to be strong enough to do all of those things and make sure that you're at rehearsal and make sure that your voice is well. So, I mean, at the end of the day, getting a spot on the team is the most liberating part of the experience.
Yeah. But you was excited though.
I was very excited.
I mean, like when you, like what was going through your head at first when you was first walking out there to go sing for the judges? Like, did you know that it was only one spot open on the team?
So no. What happened was we were all divided up in groups that day. It was the last day of auditions, and we all were aware of the fact that we weren't guaranteed to audition. So there was 3 groups. There was a morning group, an evening group, and a midday group. And I was in the midday group.
Ooh,
So yeah, but as soon as I got to Universal Studios, they saw me and they were like, "Get in hair and makeup." My hair was already done. They did my makeup.
She's like
They did my makeup, and then they looked at me and they were like, "Go to wardrobe." Well, after I got into wardrobe, I was told to go to the waiting room, and then after that, a lot of people were like, "Yo, like I've been here since 6 o'clock this morning," all this other stuff, and they called me and they were like, "They definitely want you to come," and so I'm like, "Okay, cool." So we go into this other interview, and they're like, "So the teams are filling up. Are you nervous?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am. Thank you." But yeah, I was nervous and I didn't really know what to expect, but they did not tell us how many teams were left or like spots were left on a team, and so it was shocking because I went before a lot of people that were called to go.
So you wasn't even supposed to go.
No.
So they just said, "Ayanna, come on out here and audition."
Yeah.
Look at God.
Look at God.
Won't he do it?
Yes, he did.
Come on, speak it now.
Yes, he did.
So when you was out there singing, did you expect Christina to turn around, or who was you expecting to turn around?
Well, because I had no idea, in the first 30 seconds of my song, I was very in my head and nobody had turned around, and I was just like, well, whatever. So I blacked out and I hit a note and I just remember do do do, and I was just like, we will stand up. Yes, but I was excited and I didn't even know who was going to turn around. I didn't really know, but when she did, I was very humbled and excited that I got on a team at all.
Yes, the Christina Aguilera, the powerhouse herself.
Yes.
So if you wasn't on Christina's team, whose team would you choose to be on?
Now, originally, I was like, I want to be on Adam's team because that's the winning team. Like, you know you've made it if you're on Adam's team.
I thought Blake's team was the winning team.
Hey, let me tell you. Me going into the situation, just being a person that watched it on TV, I mean, wanting to be on the show, I definitely was like, I want to be on Adam's team. But when I got into it, I was like, I should have been on Blake's team. That's just how I feel about it. Like, Blake would have been the one.
But that's all right. You got on Christina's team.
I mean,
like, even when you was on Christina, you got to work with the Patti LaBelle.
Yes.
I lost count of how many Grammys she won.
She's insane.
She is insane.
She's
Like,
insane.
what did you learn from her? Like, did you?
Patti is the realest individual you could ever meet. She's definitely like somebody's auntie. Like, she's very warm and open, and she's very honest. She's blunt. She doesn't take any mess.
Uh-huh.
Like, she's very straightforward, and you can only appreciate that in that kind of setting, because a lot of people are there and they're like, oh my god, like, we're working with Patti LaBelle and Christina Aguilera. And it's just like, y'all realize that we're here to work. This is our job. Like, the fangirling, all this other stuff over them, that's for the reality portion.
Right.
But I was there to learn. And Patti was just like, you know, she kept it real. She was like, it's pitchy, and I hate to say that, but it's pitchy, but I just know that you got it. And then after the camera stopped rolling, Patti comes up to me and she just takes my hand and she just looks at me and she doesn't say anything. And you know that moment where, you know, people are saying something without any words at all.
Just looking at you.
That was that moment that we had. And I was like, I don't know what's happening, Patti, but I can't. And so I'm like about to pull away, and she's like, and she just keeps looking at me, and I'm like, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, yes,
all you
ma'am.
gotta say, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. And so, you know, it was a beautiful experience with Patti, and she's a wonderful individual.
I know she is.
She is.
Oh, I wish I was there. Did she give you any sweet potato pies?
Oh, honey, let me tell you.
She gave you sweet potato pie.
She came through with the sweet potato pies. What? Oh my goodness. So basically, she came through and she gave us, it was just Christina's team. I just want you to know.
Oh.
It was just Christina's team.
Shade to all the team. Adam team,
everybody
Blake
else's
team, Pearl.
team. They had Tori Kelly, they had Gwen, but we had Patti, so we got that Patti pie.
You got the pie.
Hello.
I gotta give
And
me
it
a
was
pie.
so good.
Was
I
good.
kid you not.
Okay, that's good.
Delicious.
Oh my gosh. So, do you stay in contact with anybody else from the show? Like, do you still?
Absolutely.
That's good.
I think that's the best part about that show.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the connections you make within your little community of 48 people.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone to New Orleans, and I've gotten to like hang out with somebody that was like, you know, one of the contestants on the show, and I'm really close with Paxton and Malik.
Yes.
Those are like, those were some of the greatest friendships that I've gained. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And you don't get to make those friendships because we're from all over the place. Paxton's from Miami, and Malik is from Dallas. And so, had we not all been in that same place at the same time, we would have never met each other. And having those contacts, you know, that really just keeps you going. Whatever, you know, gaining friends in that experience is the greatest part of that whole entire thing.
Now, we didn't get to see your battle part of the show either. So, yeah, I really did want to see that. I was a little bit upset.
I did too.
I was a little upset, but that's all right. That's all right. How did the battle end up turning out?
Okay, so the battle with Joe May, it was very challenging. What a lot of people don't know is that neither one of us knew that song. So, you know, Joe and I had to basically make that song what we ended up doing to it, and it took a lot within us because, you know, we want to go in there and we want to impress them while we're rehearsing, but the honest truth is you can't go in there and impress them when you really don't even connect with the song. So we had to make that song come to life, and we did the best that we could. Honestly, I mean, we gave a good performance.
So what's one thing that you Ayanna, are taking away from the show?
Life experience is the best experience. There's nothing that I could have learned in a textbook that I learned in LA with all those extremely talented artists. And so I guess I'm just taking away more knowledge about the music industry and the reality entertainment industry, you know, that portion of everything. And but the most important part outside of the business and the arts of it all is the friendships and the relationships that I gained from that. So.
Right. So now, you know, since you had your big debut on the show, because you slayed Skyfall. Let me tell you that. You slayed it. You know, I love 007. I love Adele. You killed it.
Thank you.
Since you had that now and, you know, that exposure, are you doing any music now? Are you singing? Are you performing anywhere? Making an album maybe?
So, I am going to be working on my EP really soon. It's going to have 4.5 songs on there, and I'm really excited. I'm working with a lot of really extremely talented people back home in Nashville.
Oh, yeah. Nashville is the city for music.
Hello, music city.
Come on, man.
You know?
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm working on my own music, and this has been music that I've written between, oh my gosh, like high school till now. So, it's going to be a combination of younger me and to now. You know me? So, I think the actual EP is going to be named Stepping Stones because it takes you through this journey of my life.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So like, is it R&B type of music, or is it, kind of a little mixture, something?
You know what? It's a mixture between all the music that I grew up on. So there's soul, there's jazz, and now I'm really getting into folk music. And I have a folk song on the EP, and it's going to be the intro of the entire thing, and it's called Become. So I'm really excited about that whole project, really.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
And you have a YouTube channel too, right?
I do.
What's the name of it?
It's Ayanna Jahnee. You just type in my name.
Yeah, it pops up. And you have like random videos of you singing on there?
Yeah, just different songs. I have about 5 videos of me, like things that I'm actually proud of, and then back in the day when I was young, you might find a little something that's like, oh no, you really tried it. But we all go through it and we get better. People can see the growth.
Yeah, that's
I'm
all.
not ashamed
all it's about
that
just
at
the
all.
growth.
Yeah.
And speaking of YouTube, not just a couple of days ago, I was on there, watching your video because I just love it.
Thank you.
And I was reading some of the comments that was left, and a couple of those comments had something to do with your hair.
Yeah.
Being with the way it was on top with the bun.
Yeah.
And it kind of like reminded me of the situation with like Gabby Douglas. This girl is sitting here, flipping, doing whatever she do to get gold medals for us, and y'all talking about her hair.
Yeah.
You on stage performing for your dreams, and they talking about your hair. Like, what's your response to some of those comments? They like the Weeknd's cousin.
Yeah.
I mean, like they saying all type of things.
And you know what?
On there.
I remember that one specifically. It was like, she looks like the Weeknd's sister, yada yada yada. And I'm like, you know what? So one day when you wake up and you see my song with the Weeknd, yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
I'm liking that look. That was good shade. Come on now. I'm liking that shade. That's just, oh my. If you could go back on the show and change something, what would it be? Or would you change anything at all?
No, because I think everything worked out the way it was supposed to work out, honestly. I think the people that are there now deserve to be there, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Because if I was supposed to be there, I would.
Right.
But I wouldn't be here with you right now.
You're right. You're right. I would if you would have stayed on The Voice and won, I would have got you after that.
You would have.
I would claim that. I would have got you after that. So I still would have got you either way.
Yes.
I was coming for you. Oh, wow. Is there anything else you got to tell me? What else is going on with Ayanna?
You know what? I think at this point, I'm going to start venturing out in every aspect of my creativity.
Right.
So I might go back to school, and I might go back for fashion instead of coming back for music.
You in fashion too?
Yeah. My mother was a seamstress.
Yeah, I remember you saying that on the show.
I had that running through my veins.
You do.
So I think I'm going to just explore all aspects of myself as an artist because, if I need to have an outfit, I can make it. I can be the talent. Ooh, money in my pocket on every avenue. You understand?
Money.
You already know. So, yeah, that's the only thing that's new, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you at today in your life?
Today, I am learning to accept where I am and learning to grow in that space and not try to rush things.
Okay.
Because sometimes my spirit moves faster than my opportunities. So I have to learn how to be patient and learn how to be, grateful for where I am.
Right.
Because it could be a lot worse.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And that's it.
Oh my gosh. Now there is one more thing you got to do with me that I just been so looking forward to.
Okay.
You got to sing the song with me.
Oh, Skyfall?
No, not that song.
What song?
The other one you did with Christina.
So, we're gonna say my team, I want you to repeat. My team, my team, my team, my team, yeah, my team, my team, yeah, my team is full, my team is full, yeah.
My team is full, my team is full,
My team is my team. Say my team, yeah, my team, my team, yeah, my team.
I can't sing,
my
but
team
I'll
is
be your background dancer.
Hey,
my team is full.
oh my gosh, people love that so much. That is hilarious. You are crazy. I'm not gonna play with you.
All right. That's all I want to do with you, baby.
I'm dead. We're not putting that in there.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh my gosh.